Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away and foul. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
And a cut fastball in there for the strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Settling in now, Gene Segura. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And this one's in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 balls, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here. Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Runners are at first and third with none out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Soler. Gone! Standing in, Ryan Healy. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, he's given up a lot of runs early already in this game, and this is the biggest challenge for the manager. You don't want to put too much tax on your bullpen, but if he continues to throw like this, you got to go to the pen pretty soon, and that could really wear on them.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Orlando's under it. 1 down. So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. In is Jorge Soler, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Hit to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Seager fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit sharply on the ground. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Cheslor Cuthbert. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that's through into center field, base hit. And he is in there. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Shortstop, number 46.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Center
Billy
fielder number
Burns.
14.
0 for 1 here in the
Billy
early going.
Burns.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a one-run game now at
The batter, number
5-4.
13, second baseman.
Runners on the move for second.
Garland.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Nolan Arenado would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Line drive to center field. Gordon is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So striding in, Mike Zunino, hitting just
Leading
a
off
bit
for the
over the
Mariners,
Mendoza
the
line on the
catcher,
year.
number 3, Mike
Bouncer down the
Zunino.
line, but that one rolls foul. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now
Digging
batting,
in to try it again.
center fielder.
D. Gordon.
D. Gordon.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple. Gene Segura standing in.
batter, number
No
2,
official at-bat for him,
shortstop,
but he has scored a run in this one. And he takes ball one.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
That's by him for strike one. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. A man at third with one away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And this is fouled at the plate. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Number 46 is there, and he puts this one away for the. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nolan
Now a
Arenado.
swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely. Ready for another
right fielder,
chance?
number 12.
Jorge Soler.
Jorge
As he'll look to bring home
Soler.
that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Gordon is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging
Now
in
batting,
for his second at bat,
left fielder,
Paulo Orlando.
Paulo
0 for 1 here in the early
Orlando.
going. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two
First
away.
baseman number 8, Mike Moustakas.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off here in this
Leading off for the
one-run
Mariners.
contest.
Right fielder.
And a first pitch
Nelson
sinker is over for
Cruz.
strike one.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Burns has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first
Now
out.
batting. First
Next in at the
baseman.
plate is Ryan
Ryan
Healy.
Healy.
He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. late that time for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So
Third
stepping
baseman,
in,
number 15,
Kyle Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that's in there, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Striding in, Chesler Cuthbert. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Designated hitter.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Number 17.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He reached on a single in his first try. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now
Digging in the switch hitter, number
46.
46. Batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mariners' 4th inning. Designated hitter.
And that misses for ball 1.
Haniger.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Marcell.
Slow roller left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Batting, center fielder, G. Gordon.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Hit sharply on the ground. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it 7-4. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Smith answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in once again, Ryan Healy. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Burns is there to put it away and finally put it. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. But there's the second baseman Cano for the first out. Ready now, Starlin Castro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a liner, but foul. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Nolan Arenado, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gordon calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
Ready once again, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hot shot down the line. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So digging in now, Paulo Orlando, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. Throw won't get him. Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs. So it's a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Kyle Seager. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard toward the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there, base hit. At the plate, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Hit hard on the ground to first. There's one. That's an out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Here now is Chesler Cuthbert. A hit in 2 tries. Number 60. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Lucas Duda will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another shot now. Number 46. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Mike Morin will come on.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
First and second here with nobody out.
64, Mike Morin.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And a double steal try here. Hit softly on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Standing in as the potential tying run, Billy Burns. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a fastball just a bit high. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses. Ball 4. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. Ozuna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he's safe. In is Jorge Soler. We'll see if he can come. Nick Vincent. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon will get there, and he puts it away. Here's D. Gordon now, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Eric Stout enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 62, Eric Stout.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Gene Segura standing in. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And he's back standing. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And he is in there. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Drilled to first. Moustakas has it. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Ready once again. Nelson Cruz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul for strike one.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
A runner on first with two away. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paulo Orlando. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Alex Gordon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The designated hitter.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made two tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Digging in to try it again. Salvador Perez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Cruz ranging forward, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Ryan Healy.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there. One down. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Blaine Boyer takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Mitch Haniger becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in, number 46. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Burns. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped up. Back behind second. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Starlin Castro. It was a walk in his last trip.
Castro.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cruz posts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Line towards center field. Burns has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row.
Number 46 ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number
Stepping
2,
up now,
shortstop,
Gene Segura. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
So stepping in, Robinson Cano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Now pitching for Kansas City.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Now batting, Nolan Arenado. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. James Pazos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. In is Jorge Soler. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Gordon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lucas Duda comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fault.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Edwin Diaz.
Your attention, please.
Here's the first pitch.
For the Mariners,
Fouled back. The 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Now the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Stepping in, number 46. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is Ozuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Into the box now, Billy Burns. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So striding in, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Pitching for the Royals, number 53, Zach.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Burns going back on it. He's there and records the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Striding in, Mitch Haniger. He'll look bounce back after striking out his last time up. Wayne Cheney will come on as a pinch hitter. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down and the inning continues. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball